So what kind of tips can you give people to actually be a great TED Talk speaker?
Yeah, so starting with finding a really good idea and having a really good angle, but then there's other things. Like the most important thing you can do beyond that, I think, is to do what I call have supporting evidence. So you basically say, you're kind of laying it out and you're like, hey, if you look at the phase of a TED Talk, it opens with, here's this idea that I'm telling you and I want to intrigue you with this idea. I hope you consider it. And then you go into the second phase that's more like, here is the idea and I'm going to support all the reasons why I want you to think the way I'm thinking about it. And it's not just me as a person saying you should do this. I'm going to come in with psychology or social science or anecdotes or, so I'm going to support it. And then finally you close with, oh, by the way, here's what I want you to do with the idea. How do you change the way somebody thinks, acts, feels? And so that second piece is important. Like, how do you support it? Because if you just get on a stage and say, I have this idea and it only comes from my, vantage point, people subconsciously don't agree with it. But then when you kind of say, oh, but look at this. Oh, there was a study done with monkeys and then kids and marshmallows and like all the things we've kind of seen on TED Talks. And then people go, that's fascinating. Yeah, I get that now.